Midwest, so you
I
guys
actually
probably.
brought my rain jacket inside because I'm kind of thinking that by 5 o'clock, we may be seeing a little more storminess.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you guys remain safe. I'm no stranger to storms. I'm actually from New Orleans, so
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I know all
Unfortunately,
about it.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, even though I'm located in Atlanta, we have sunny weather right now, but I definitely know all about storms.
Yeah. Well, we get them every day here. It seems like at least a little bit of something. So, but today's been, yeah, a little different, little worse than normal. So, but it's slacking off finally. Hopefully, by the time I get out of here, it'll be
Yeah.
done.
It's headed over towards New Orleans, although they weren't expecting it to pack a huge wallop, so to speak.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a whole bunch of rain from what I understand.
Yeah. As long as those hurricanes stay away, we're good.
Right.
That's right. It's hard to reason with hurricane season,
I know. It's just
or
unpredictable.
you can. Maybe that's the song. I can't remember.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, do you have other people coming to the room there with you, or yeah?
Our staff was here,
Okay.
and
We're here,
Grace
yeah.
is over at the control panel, and
Okay.
Ryan
was setting it up.
coming in, and me
Okay.
and Paul had, 6 other things we're
Yeah.
trying to get done before 3:45, and we didn't make it.
No, you're fine. All right. Well, we'll just sit here and be patient and
Well, surprise, as we develop our cost feasible plan, a lot of jurisdictions or a few jurisdictions are saying, well, wait a minute, we thought we were gonna get all of the money for our project. No,
Well.
spread it around, projects are costing more than you thought, and, don't expect $30 million projects, 'cause,
Right.
that would
Yeah.
not be realistic.
Yeah. Unless we get some money somewhere, maybe some
Well,
something
the other
magical will
thing,
happen.
we offer hope, part of this
Yes,
process.
we do.
Expectations management, and we can point to the great
Yes.
things that have been built over the last 15, 20 years, 10 years, 5 years, and we can point to the fact that there's a new authorization underway, and then that maybe funds will be available to do more of the projects than what are currently anticipated. In fact, we're talking about, the idea that once there's a new bill in place, whatever it ends up being called, there will be an acronym, no doubt. That we would revisit this to make sure that we are, compliant with any new funding that's coming down the way, so.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what the acronym is. So we have so many. It's amazing. Well,
Yes.
and so does FDOT, and I guess everybody does. But yeah, just trying to keep up with them all sometimes. We just need a big list, don't we?
You have money, we have projects.
Right. That's right.
Really strong. And we keep telling the jurisdictions, get your project shovel ready, because you never know when
Yeah.
funds could,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we don't get snow in Florida very often. You had some in Tallahassee not too long.
Oh, this past year we did. It was so pretty.
Yeah,
I've never
that
seen
was.
anything like it. It was just amazing.
I actually really hated it. I'm surprised that you
Did
said
you?
I hated it. It was cold. It was frozen. There was a piece of ice in my eye. I was just miserable.
But it was so pretty.
Yeah, I saw some pictures. It did look pretty.
Yeah, it was
We had a
cute.
meeting scheduled up there, and it got canceled at the last minute just because
Yeah.
people.
Nobody knew what to do. We don't have we have
Yeah.
nothing in place to handle
Or the
snow.
meeting was in Orlando, but people from
Oh.
the Panhandle could not travel to Orlando. Very unusual.
Yeah. It was fun for me though, Abby.
Yeah, I'm shocked. It was maybe it's the island in me. I really didn't like it. I
Yeah.
could not wait for it to like melt or something. And it felt like it took forever to
It
melt.
did.
There were
It did.
ice everywhere.
Yeah, it took a long time.
Yes.
Very unusual. Well, you got to experience history, so that's good.
I did.
Well, here comes everybody from our team that's still around, and Ned, had to leave for a family emergency.
Oh, okay.
In intensive care for about a month.
Mhm.
And so, she got the call she was dreading. We'll see.
Oh,
We don't know
sorry to
exactly.
hear. Yeah. Okay.
Everyone else is here. Rachel's still in her office. David's in his office. They're
Okay.
back doing more bill paying. But they
Right here, I'll be in there, she's all right.
All right, well, we'll wait 5 more minutes before we make it official.
It was unexpected.
And as we, no one is wanting to make public comments, we can share some of our materials from, our outreach efforts and public meetings and, Grace is taking pictures of some of the outreach events that we've done.
No, I did it.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, but that might be of interest, I don't know.
Absolutely. Yeah.
We don't have those in a
Sorry, give me.
presentation plan to show, but if
No,
they're
I'm
available.
making a joke.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I'll do the intro and turn it over to you
I know.
and then we'll just see who shows up. And I'll let you guys take it after my intro and then we'll just wait till 5.
Sounds good. Yeah, will you introduce the public meeting and talk about the purpose of the TMA
Yes.
certification? And all right,
Mhm. Yes, I'll do that and then
if anybody's on anyway.
yeah. If not, we'll just talk to each other.
And Grace, will we know if anybody's join the meeting? Oh, that's all we have. Okay.
Anyone can join, you don't have to request to get it.
Okay, then we'll sign up on.
I don't drive, it is.
A lot of automatically reduce the size of the.
Yes. Cause we're not sharing anything right now, so.
Right, that's a good idea. It's
Um,
just, it's hard with the.
How did you like this?
the first-
So what is this option? It was. Just add the question and drag it to the top.
This is just required.
It's just type. Yeah. Sucks. And then. Decide.
So, that's what I think.
She's printed on that. Do like.
That was close. So I guess I'm just killed it. Must have killed it, must have killed the circuit captain.
That is up.
Yeah. Yeah, I get my. Yeah, it's gonna go hard.
Each game place in looks like it's called. Let's see. Place to do what. Crazy concept.
Kind of reminds me of. What was it that we did out here?
I just don't like, where does it want me to cut it? Actually buildings.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I went to stay.
Oh.
Please call it, because it was.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oops. Why did they go further?
They actually did have,
Okay, that didn't do anything.
Okay, so I have 4 o'clock. Are we ready to begin?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so good afternoon. I'm Dana Knox, Transportation Planning Specialist with the Federal Highway Administration Florida Division. And with me is Abby Domont also with Federal Highways, and Brandon Oliver with FTA Region 4 in Atlanta. Together, we're leading this public involvement session. And before we open up the session, here's a brief overview of why we conduct certification reviews. The Federal Highway and FTA, in accordance with federal law, must certify every 4 years that transportation management areas, urban areas with a population of 200,000 or more, are carrying out the planning processes in accordance with applicable laws and regulations. The primary purpose of the certification review is to ensure the Sarasota Manatee MPO is satisfactorily conducting transportation planning for Sarasota and Manatee counties. And the review must include a public involvement component that affords the public opportunities to provide their comments about the agency's planning and the agency's planning processes. During this session, each person is invited to provide input verbally or in writing, and the Federal Highway and FTA will take your comments into consideration. And comments received today and by mail and email within the next 30 days will be summarized and included in our certification report. Comments are taken into consideration while evaluating the transportation planning process for the area, and comments will be accepted until August 15th, 2025. The TMA certification review process is not just a review of the MPO or staff, but it covers all agencies that cooperatively carry out the process on a daily basis. So part of what we're doing today is to seek your input on how the process is working here in your Sarasota Manatee MPO. And included in the MPO's planning processes are some key documents that have already been reviewed. They include the UPWP, which is a Unified Planning Work Program, which is that short operating document, covers 2 years. The TIP, the Transportation Improvement Program, which is a 5-year vision document of implementation of projects. And they all come out of the Long Range Transportation Plan, which is the LRTP for short, which is the 20-year, that's that visioning document. So it really works down from the 20-year to the 5-year to the 1 year, which is that the day-to-day. And the MPO's planning processes can be important for visioning. How do you want to look 20 years down the road? And in some cases, how you don't want to look down the road. And the certification review is part of FHWA and FTA's oversight to ensure that in exchange for ongoing allocations of federal funds, the MPO's planning process is producing the required products, and the MPO and its staff are addressing the needs of its member jurisdictions. And I would like to thank everyone today for taking time out of your busy schedule, and we really do appreciate it. And now I'd like to turn it over to Dave and MPO to coordinate any questions or public comment that we have, either in person or online.
Great. We have had I don't know about a member of the public, but one of our partners join us in person. And so again, I'm Dave Hutchinson with the Sarasota Manatee MPO. We have the MPO staff here. For the record, perhaps we should introduce ourselves and then we'll open this for, we actually have a partner here to make a public comment. We appreciate you showing up.
Hi, it's Fred.
Fred.
Go ahead, Nina.
Sure, just for purpose of introductions, my name is Nina Venter, Senior Planner of the MPO.
For the record, Brian Brown, Deputy Director, Planning Manager for the MPO.
David Machado, Fiscal Manager here at the MPO.
Grace Sagowski, Public Involvement Coordinator.
Varsity Quinta, multi-modal planner.
Thank you, transportation planner.
John Draxic, Urban Planner with Sarasota County.
Sarasota County, excellent. Good.
And
Well-
online that.
And we have, Lindsay Heinrich is MPO staff online. So, yeah, do you have any public comments, or would you like to talk a little bit about your involvement with the MPO process and earlier today, they were asking about, how does the MPO relate transit with land use? So any observations or thoughts you'd care to share? This is a good time. John?
Yeah, I mean, usually in my experience, what we've been looking at is we've been focusing on the county's 2050 developments. So we're gonna be seeing a lot more stress on roadways east of the 75 from a lot of those. So we've mostly been just keeping track of what that'll look like. Yeah, we don't actually have any public comments to make. Back to you.
Great, thank you.
I think he's just here to observe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Sorry, should have said that before, Dave.
No, well, that's okay. It's a conversational atmosphere.
You have an hour to ask any questions you want.
Okay. Yeah, no, we showed some of the growth projections earlier in the day and some of the considerations that have gone into the MPO organization and the retention of the apportionment plan. So the growth has been throughout the region. And most of the new growth is anticipated in, the northeast and the northwest and to the west of I-75. There's to the east, to the west rather, there's a fairly robust grid in place that we've worked to enhance and make more multimodal. And out towards the east, there, are undeveloped areas and much less of a transportation system in place. So
Yeah, there's a lot fewer north to south connections too, so.
we mentioned that, the trend is that a lot of new facilities are gonna be built and managed by the local jurisdictions. And, the state probably isn't gonna be expanding the grid out there much, although they may be working on capacity improvements within the state highway system and on I-75 in the existing system. Well, good. And I don't know how easy it would be to show any of our graphics that we've used for public outreach meetings or, pictures of the success of those outreach activities, Grace. I don't know if you.
Sure. No?
you want?
Oh,
Yeah.
what kind of?
Well, I was thinking we had
Different things there.
several out. You did something at the beach. You did something at.
Oh, you could see some of our
You can
social media.
Okay.
The two videos.
You want me to- Or-
And then if anyone shows up
Yeah.
online or in person to make public comment, then we will
Mhm.
stop.
You guys like to see a video
Yes.
from our new video series?
Yes.
It is made by the staff here. It's
Yeah.
so you'll see.
So
us-
you're saying it's amateur?
Oh, no, it's not
Oh,
amateur, but.
Okay.
The world famous walking.
I wasn't sure if it was just a fun video.
No,
It's
I mean,
professional.
I filmed it, but.
Okay, so it's professional, yeah.
Semi, yes, that's good.
Yeah.
term.
Now this is going to be live streamed to YouTube as well. Let me see.
Okay.
Okay. Cause this meeting is live streaming, all right, this should be fine.
Yes. Mhm.
Oh, it's playing Nina's first, hold on.
Get it over with, it's fine.
Okay, I will share.
Oh, you haven't said.
And these are available on the website and the YouTube channel, right, Grace?
Go ahead.
Yeah, it's on our Destination Zero page on the website, on the education section, but, it's also just on our YouTube page and LinkedIn.
You have to share the sound as well.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure this
Tuesday.
application window will share properly.
Sorry,
You
forgot
okay,
to mention it this morning.
let me know, can you guys?
There it is.
You
Yep.
see it? The two
I see
videos?
it. I see YouTube, yep.
And do you see two videos?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes.
Alright,
Mhm.
alright, here we go.
Go.
See our progression.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Looks good. Wait, can you hear the sound?
No.
Okay, so
Oh, it's
it
a
just sounds
second.
silent.
No, there was a dialogue before you shared.
What
We
do you
need
know,
the
there's supposed to
music,
be
too.
music. Like,
Essential part.
yeah, hold on, anyone know how to share the sound?
Yeah, you
Right,
go back
you
to the,
unmute the
before you
speakers on
shared
the-
that screen.
What if you unmute the speakers on?
When you were trying to select your
It's
window,
on-
there was a dialog box that said share sound.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
1 second,
small screen.
I'm not a tech expert when it comes to this Zoom and everything, but I try my best. Alright, let's see.
To the right,
Oh, Dave is the tech expert.
optimized for video sharing.
Alright. Okay,
I'm here.
alright, let's try again. Do you see it?
It's almost coming. I see it now.
Wait, can someone just say yes? You see it or no?
They see it.
Oh, they do see it?
Yes.
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 Awesome,
But nothing's playing.
right, alright.
I would like to cross.
There it goes. That's it.
Unsafe. Good thing this RRFP is.
I like it.
That was great. Yeah.
I think
Oh,
I-
there we go.
I think
I
I even
see.
recognized who was walking. I think you're like, is that
There
you? I
it
think
is.
you're right here. I
Man
know. I
walking.
recognize you at first.
That's man walking.
Yeah.
In the credits, it says man walking, so we made it good. Is it echoing? Cause you can, if you can hear through our conference room mic, or does it sound normal?
Not for
No,
me.
it's not.
Okay. Alright.
I love the ducks in the Jeep.
Oh, that's Virginie. Alright, ready for video 2?
Yes.
Some entertainment here, alright. Here we
We need-
go.
We need to have those videos in Tallahassee. When I walk, they don't stop. They don't stop
Perfect
unless
day for
I'm in
bike
front of them.
We ran into that on many tapes.
Oh, yeah.
Or
We
it's
tried
not
them on the street too.
right. They don't stop until I'm in the middle of the road if they want to stop.
Transit.
Yeah, I'm sending for it on it, but that's why we have the video out here, so they know to stop.
It's true.
Hopefully they'll watch it. Hi Paula. Hi Paula.
Oh, just in time for the main event.
We'll introduce you momentarily.
Alright. I'm gonna play it.
The Lady Viking. You probably know it.
Perfect day for a bike ride. Let's go over some safety tips.
that your debut acting?
It is, put it on my resume now.
Oh, yeah.
That's our new Destination Zero video series.
That was great.
Yeah,
That was-
those are the only two we have out so far, but stay tuned.
Yeah, that was good. I like the walking y'all do. Y'all always put your hands like it's the most enthusiastic walk ever.
Yeah, that's why we heard him in the second one, men walking, right? We'll slow down.
Yeah, it's good.
So we have had another partner, Sarasota County Engineer, Public Works, not director, but deputy director. What are you now, Paula?
Right now, I am the interim senior transportation manager
Okay,
for what was Public Works. Now I guess it's just transportation. We're going through a little reorg at the county. So,
all right. So Paula Wiggins is here, and she has certainly been involved with this process for I'll just say many years, and knows it well, has helped the MPO with several rounds of procurement processes, and this is what, your third or fourth LRTP update? Fourth? Third?
third one, I think.
Third.
Yeah.
Wow.
2020, no, 2020, it would have been 2040, 2045, and then 2050.
Yeah.
Hi, Paul.
So welcome, Paul.
Anything great to say about us?
You're welcome.
You got,
Any comment? You have 45 minutes to
I have
elaborate
45
on it. Great working relationship.
Yeah, they're responsive to my emails when I have questions.
Oh, we can do better than that.
Give me like $100 million and then the
Oh,
yeah, they've been great partners to work with. Patient, when I don't always meet the deadline. And I appreciate that working with us because we have a lot going on in our area too. So I try to make them, but they do work with us.
No, and we talked about a lot this morning, all of our challenges that we're dealing with growth, and that was like an underlying topic, and the county, just like in Manatee, but Sarasota the same, down southeast and out east of 75, we're in the process with the 2050, we covered that at length today, and you guys got the draft of the cost people, we notice a lot of things we are proposing are, at least major capacities are east of 75, and we're working to make those possible, even as costly as they may be.
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to work on some P3 agreements now. Because we're trying to find all ways of funding these projects that are definitely necessary with all the growth that we're experiencing in Sarasota County.
Yeah, it hasn't been easy, I don't think, and and that was our biggest challenge. I know Nina touched on it, but we're operating at 50% of what we thought we had in 2045, and it's it's finding room for capacity, but also all of our other projects has been it's a challenge.
And add inflation into that too.
Yeah, we're also, the big thing that we're dealing with is some of the projects that we need to have done revolves around resiliency. We've had a couple of our roads that washed out during last season's hurricanes, and they experienced issues in the prior hurricanes that we had, but this past hurricane season was pretty significant hit, and we got a lot of bridges that need work, and our two roads, Minnesota Key and Casey Key, that are major, because they're basically the only way in and out for our residents.
Those Bear Islands are,
Yeah.
I know Minnesota, that's the third or fourth time that's washed out, and
Yeah,
we did talk about that a lot at like too in the study that, obviously you all be your new stormwater department. Will be a part of when we, kick off that'll be in October, November this year with our watershed and
okay,
even infrastructure analysis, but basically to that length is looking at, the balance of how much do we need to actually invest in those facilities, and which ones are vital and which ones are we gonna have to be able to harden to a point where they're viable for you. I would think that would be. And that'll be interesting. We'll pull in not only Paula and the public works side, transportation, but others in the county to vet our stormwater systems, because I know that's
Yeah,
that's a huge topic amongst
that
the
is
public.
very huge. Yeah, we experienced some flooding like we'd never experienced before. Yeah,
Areas that have never, I grew up here too, areas that I've never seen in 30-something years ever flood or are now flooding. That's been.
yeah, I know my family home, which my grandparents bought that home back in the 70s. And my aunt and uncle who grew up there, now they live back at the house, and our street flooded. It never flooded any time before. This is the first time it flooded, and it's like, whoa.
Now what? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so that's a big challenge. So, resiliency is on the forefront. I think, I don't know, it was 5 years ago, it was like kind of pulling teeth amongst all the electeds to really talk about resiliency. Now it's like their number one. It's their number one topic is how do we harden our infrastructure, support it, if that makes sense. So, yeah, we appreciate you being here, Paul. And all your nice things to say. But, yeah. So, want to show anything else?
We do have a transportation song playlist that was created for one of the public outreach events that we.
Sure.
Oh, no, it was created like a few years ago by staff.
Uh,
And then we added to it and we played it at an outreach event.
okay,
Just correct that.
Yeah,
it's kind of been
Dave added to it, yeah.
everything from walking on the moon. To up and away, that's an oldie but goodie.
Yeah, anything you wanna. I'm with us.
You had some graphics, Tina, that I thought would be worth sharing.
Oh, do you want me to show?
Some of our underlying themes.
It's on the website.
Yeah.
Do you know that Destination Zero graphics we were gonna show that were on social?
Well, these were the LRCP ones too, though.
Oh,
That had either were.
I have a folder in the certification, that's for the other two.
right, the posters, okay.
Yeah. This is just sort of a sampling of some of what we've used in messaging and
Make me cuss on.
the draft LRTP will be out shortly.
No, I'm not going to somewhere.
I don't know if we sent you some documents already.
It's like.
I think they're online.
Okay, yes, a lot of it's online already.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
In the folder that needed, it was in the certification meeting folder.
Yeah, it's on the screen.
Okay, there it is. Thank you.
Can you guys see this poster? This is just one of them.
So that's the poster that sort of spells out the vision that was defined in the first phase of the LRTP development. So our vision is creating a balanced future. And then also listed are the 4 scenarios that go into that vision. And really what we heard during the workshop and the survey and the public feedback was that each one of these scenarios has a vital component. However, when push came to shove, those middle 2 scenarios kind of outweighed the rest. But we did try and define a vision that incorporates elements of all of these different scenarios. They are fairly consistent with what was in the 45 LRTP, but for the 2050, we added in create resilient communities. Given the experience with the storms in recent years and also the MPO's efforts around resiliency as well.
Sorry, I didn't mean to show this one first. Oh, here's the goals post. Oh. Okay.
Their graphics. That are apparently more ADA accessible. The colors.
You can see the performance objectives spelled out there. And throughout this, in all of our outreach efforts, we have worked hard to incorporate consideration of transit and active transportation modes. And we also are not abandoning or giving up on capacity needs. We're recognizing those, and it's just not the MPO's number one and only focus as it might have been, 15 years ago.
So these goals and objectives are also fairly consistent with the 2045 LRTP. We didn't make any major changes, just some language changes. But one thing Ryan just mentioned is at the start, we did spend some time sort of evaluating the accessibility of the color scheme. So we borrowed the color scheme from the 2045, but our consultants recommended going in a different direction. So we also had a little bit of changes there too, to make them just accessible for folks who are viewing these online.
Yeah, this pops better.
Mhm.
Yeah. That's a fancy one.
Your bird.
Come along.
Well,
So these are all posters that we bring to events. These are just the PDF versions, but they're usually huge when we're at events and pop-ups, just to clarify.
And these things appeared on the website and in PowerPoints that we used related to elements and studies focus that would help inform the LRTP update.
Of course, yeah, just these specific files, that's why they look really big.
And did you get much public feedback from these or?
Yeah,
Participation.
that picture might have been from one of our outreach events, actually.
Mhm.
I would have that.
Not the,
That one's,
it's previous, but it's still from one of our outreach events, it's just not from the scholarship.
but yes, we did, what's our participation? We've had lots and lots of web-based participation, thousands of survey responses.
Yeah, in total, it's thousands.
Yeah, any feedback you can give me on screenshots, if you have any likes or thumbs up on your
Oh,
webpage.
sure.
Yeah, send me those. Those are really good to include.
I could send you some like Facebook.
Yeah,
Yeah.
anything. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of people engage on Facebook more than
Mm-hmm.
Instagram and Twitter, X.
Grace, you gotta plug in the email, Tuesday emails.
Yeah, you
Oh yeah, we also have a weekly newsletter. I can add you guys to it. It's called Tuesday Transportation Talk.
Sure.
And a lot of our graphics are in there with updates and new MPO projects and things we're working on.
Meetings.
And meetings, of course, being thrown in there.
Partner events and stuff.
Yeah, let me pull up some of our social media. Oh, guys, let's just get there. Hold on. I don't know if Facebook is logged in. Oh. What's that?
Cleaning crew.
Who knows?
Hold on, Rachel's got a password bank. Sorry, 1 moment, please.
can't get my off plan, but I'm still logged into it. I can't. So,
Just say you forgot your password and reset it.
yeah, I don't like that, or not my own personal one either.
Hey Grace, I think the Facebook page is public, so you may be able to just Google it, like search the page.
You're so right, but I already got it.
Okay.
I thought of that too, and I'm already in. But thank you. Oh, I'm just not sharing the screen yet. Sorry. Okay, hold on. That's why you're like, what's happening? This is what our Facebook page looks like. We update the cover photo to make it relevant to the 2050 LRTP. It's the logo, one of the color schemes. Let me see, we got some good post interactions on here, but I just posted this today actually, because we just launched the bicycle episode yesterday. We post highlights from our newsletter every Tuesday, just a few graphics from it. But you gotta subscribe to learn more. That's where the link is, and it takes you to our website. See more of our social media and subscribe. I'm supposed to show you engaging posts, but I'm just scrolling through our entire Facebook right now because I didn't have that ready.
But we do combine with, the department, they have a number of, the counties both provide us updates as well. DOT sends a lot of messages out for, seatbelt warnings and don't drink and drive, 4th of July, all that kind of stuff, so we do get pretty good engagement on those ones as well.
Oh, and our Instagram reels get really good engagement on Instagram. It just looks like it's not as much because it's on through Facebook, but you can watch one of these. Here, this is from an outreach event. I just started making Instagram reels and they were getting more engagement than other posts, so.
Oh.
Catch it up.
Now, what about the TMA cert? Did you post that on here?
I did. Hold on. Oh wait, you passed it. Wait. I post everything on all of our, I post this
There it is.
on everything I post on Facebook, I also post on Instagram and X, so that different users see it on each platform if they don't have one or the other.
Did you get any likes? I can't see the bottom of it.
Oh, we got a like and we got a share.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
I think
And it
the
wasn't
like
me.
And then I added it in the newsletter highlights this week, yesterday. Oh, look at FDOT Southwest Florida. And
Oh, very nice. Look at that. Yay.
yeah, and it's been in our newsletter for a couple weeks. I just highlighted it on social media last week and this week, so. This is what the little.
Yeah, so
graph-
whatever we got through the comment period, maybe somebody else will like it, and then whatever's there.
Oh, yeah.
We'll grab that, and because we post the likes or put them in the report, so that's good to have.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any comments on that post specifically on any of the platforms, but I will keep monitoring it. So, and then I will go through the specific, I just can't think of the specific posts off the top of my head that got a lot of engagement through the LRTP. But I'll go back and check after and send you a screenshot of that. What else would you like to see?
What about on X? Do you guys get much feedback on that?
We get
Not as much.
Yeah, that seems to be kind of quiet these days.
I know, but we have a lot of followers on X. They're just not as engaged, I guess. They just like to see,
Do we even have like a synopsis evaluation? I know that when we update our plan, we take a look at the,
engagement.
engagement.
Yeah, I could show you from the LRTP specifically the amount of posts and the engagement and stuff. Here, I have something I can show you from that actually. That was a good point. Completely forgot that I have that. Wait 1 second. Sorry, trying to figure out where I saved this. Oh, it's in final.
Pretty quiet today. Have anybody else show up besides Sarasota County employees?
Well,
All right.
we have it represented. So.
So here's just a graphic of the outreach summary from the LRTP so far. Well, up until the public comment period, I guess. So yeah, it says the amount of posts on Facebook and Instagram. We just don't have the analytics from X anymore. You have to pay extra. Yeah, you have to pay extra for that now, so. But I did count the Twitter posts, X posts, myself, and it was.
Comparable, because you said you posted on all three.
Yes, so they look a little different because some include reposts. Us reposting other accounts that were posting about our LRTP. And as you can see, Facebook had more.
There's a good variety of stuff there too, like the TV interviews, frankly.
Yes.
Yeah, Dave did some.
Went to some colleges and tried to engage everybody.
Yeah, everyone on our staff has been involved with outreach, one way or another. Rachel likes to stay out of the field in camp. But everybody else has had to get in front of it or help out with an event.
Yeah, I really like this graphic. It shows
Just did everything else.
the posts, the clicks.
That's right.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's good.
yeah, it's great. The metadata gives it to us too, so. Yeah, these are just some highlights up here. Oh, it's dark up here because the background's dark, but it says 1,694 plus participants.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that. Yep, I see it.
Yeah, it's usually, I don't know why the screen's just dark, it's usually on a white background.
Yeah, I think it's just transparent.
Yeah, on our, it'll be in the public involvement plan as part of the final 2050 LRTP. After chapter 10, which is the public involvement chapter. I think that's where it would go, I'm assuming. Or in the fantasy.
We can close the public comment page.
Pardon?
All right,
Yeah.
Let's do it.
next up.
I was also gonna say, if you go to the Destination Zero Education page, some of the social media posts are linked.
That's what I was trying to say when I was standing there, but.
Gotcha. So if you're looking for more.
Oh, I already had it in mind. I was ready to pull it up. Okay, I sent the MPO the link to this page. So our public comment page is not public yet because it's just in draft format right now. So we still have a few edits to make, but this is what it will look like for the most part. You cannot see my screen yet. Hold on. All right, let me see it now.
Yes.
Cool. It looks huge on this computer for some reason specifically.
So this is a draft
Yeah.
of our public comment page that'll go out at the end of the month, August 1st by the latest. We do have some chapters linked in there and supplemental resources, but again, they are in draft form. So we're busy finalizing those right now, but it just kind of gives an idea of the format we'll be using to solicit public feedback during the public comment period.
And who do you send it out to?
This will go out to all of our committees, advisory groups, the MPO board. It'll go out in our newsletter, social media. We'll probably send it out to our media contacts as well. And that'll be for a full 30 days.
And it will go out in an e-blast to all of our participants within the LRTP.
That's right. So all of
So
our,
those 1,700 people that we've reached, we'll try to reach them again.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, I think something we see sometimes is a lot of a lot of the public, then they don't, when you ask them for feedback on your LRTP, they don't know what you're talking about.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've tried to be pretty proactive so that at each, so we sort of, for the public, divided the LRTP into three, phases. So within each phase, we try and sort of communicate what we did and what it means, and then kind of what we learned. So we're hoping that by doing that, it at least develops like a baseline understanding of what the LRTP is.
And this is where they can submit a comment after they've viewed the chapters. Do you want me to show the, oh, keep scrolling down. Oh, and then there's all of these studies as well that we added. Oh, she's supposed to keep going.
Right,
There's a lot.
make sure we see it all.
There you go. Yeah. We also have our separate alert, isn't thanks though, it's blank because it won't be there. This is our LRTP website.
Yeah, looks pretty good.
Yep, and then there's all of these different tabs. Related studies, upcoming points, just the related studies. Shows the CMP. ATP. Oh, these are from social media, actually. Did you want me to go back to the public communication to show any of the actual chapters?
No, not necessarily.
Okay. Sorry, I'm moving kind of quickly. If there's anything specific you want me to click on, let me know. Oh, here's the Destination Zero Safety Action Plan. Here. There we go. The page we were talking about.
Earlier.
Oh, it's on the education part though, those graphics too. So we were talking about the
You
data.
want to talk about any of your projects?
Any of my projects?
When you said your comments for the LRTPs that you're talking about it, since I was gonna talk to you anyways about it.
Okay. What are you gonna talk to me about on my LRTP?
No, you said your comments back to for the.
Oh, yeah, it was mostly
Most of yours were like,
the
they were-
jurisdiction, getting the jurisdiction, cause.
yeah, I know, some of them are in
Both,
city boundaries or they're
Right.
both, or vice versa. The city gave us the same comments. And
yeah,
for us, it's like regionally, we wanna,
and I wasn't sure how were you looking at it, because. Like, there was one I know that, and I can't call it off the top of my head, but I do, that was mostly within the unincorporated area. But it was labeled as one of the municipalities, and so I wasn't sure, were you looking at? It's okay. Just the geographical area, or were
Typically,
you looking at
yeah.
who the owner?
The
of
main
the-
agency, yeah, we had this city had the same question, and for the city, if for you all, we'd like it, if it's like, the corporate area, we want to make sure if they maintain an agency, it would apply to the county, but if. The city, they had a number of projects that we had labeled more than city boundaries that might be in their city boundaries, but they'd be your roads that you
it's like
maintain.
Tuttle, Bay Vista, those are two, Laurel Road, those are roads that are,
But they-
Laurel's got city Venice on both sides on some of the areas,
Yeah.
but it's county road. Bay Vista and Tuttle, they run through the city,
City, yeah.
Sarasota's boundaries, but it's our road.
Yeah.
So I wasn't sure
Yeah,
what was the,
and for that exercise, it doesn't, it's the same thing where it's, as long as we're applying the funds correctly to revenue sources. Yeah.
Anything else you wanted
It
to?
has to do with, that'd be one of the priorities when we get into that, who's gonna physically apply for the project. But yeah, we wanted to make sure we were
I
capturing.
didn't want you, okay, they're applying for something, I'm like, hey, but that's our
Part
road,
of your
what are you doing?
No, exactly, you have to coordinate on.
We're live streaming on the YouTube and but this may or may not stay up on YouTube as a permanent product. FYI.
Oh, no, it's
This is
nothing,
all open,
Yes,
This is all
yeah,
open.
that's correct.
publicly noticed, so that's why I said we can talk about it, so.
No, I think it's a good,
Yeah.
good overview. The
anything, Nina, did you have something else that you wanted to
I
share
think it was that, right?
with the federal team?
Those graphics.
Well, Grace was busy pulling up the social media posts. I was
Yeah.
if you guys were having that conversation.
No, you can talk about it. I just wanted to ask Paul what you was there.
Oh, you just didn't want to walk over, so, but, yeah, these are some of the social media posts, that we were talking about earlier that you guys wanted to see based off of the data collected. I'm sure you already looked at it for a few minutes here, but here they are.
Like Nina said earlier, we wanted to make sure like bringing up all these data sets and as you mentioned, like getting people's feedback and them understanding like the issue is it can be difficult if you just bring up a huge map or throw a bunch of data at people. These were intended to kind of narrow the focus and say, this is a significant issue in an area, and this is some of the things you need to think about when you're on the roadway. So those I think got pretty good feedback and engagement on social media.
You get a wide variety of ages, you know? Or when you have your meeting, or when you have public outreach, do you notice a variety?
When we go out, I think Grace, correct me if I'm wrong, when we go out, probably we have a wide variety. Our main channels are probably similar to the counties that we have typically the older demographic shows up more to, publicly noticed meetings and things like that. So with our responses, I think our survey respondents tend to age on the older side.
Yeah.
But that's why we try to emphasize going into, as Nick said, into universities, into more public areas as well, that you can get different engagement. And they obviously, they have different priorities as well. I think a lot of ours they want to focus on transit and other ways of getting around versus, the more classical way of doing transportation planning, which is, building more capacity and trying to build our way out of congestion.
And that was a conversation we had at the beginning of when we started the LRTP process, was how do we engage a younger demographic in our public participation. So it's something we've tried to do.
Yeah, we also participate in farmers markets and we have pop-up events, which also helps get variety of people interested in what we do at the MPO.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Yeah. I hadn't thought about
Yeah,
that.
thanks. It's fun.
Yeah, and you get to go to the farmer's market.
Farmers markets. We're always out there.
And it's quite interesting. Sorry, well, because once folks know a lot, what we've realized that the MPO is a rather obscure organization, right? Most folks don't know what an MPO is. But once, at the farmers markets, we get to have more informal conversations and, and then once they have that understanding that they're more engaged, they understand, they know that they can get plugged in. And I don't know if it's as a result of that, but I know since I started here 3.5 years ago, we've seen a great deal much more public involvement as well. Just folks coming to the meetings and providing public comments. So once they know it exists, they know that it matters.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of it too, once they recognize the impact and can see the end results, it helps. It's just hard, I think, for people to see that connection sometimes. But yeah, farmers markets are a good place to start.
And now we get all kinds of questions just directed at us that might be Paula's problem or somebody else's, which is great. It allows us to direct it to the right people. I think that's a big understated thing that we have now that we've gotten more out there. We get people asking about what we can do about the sidewalk in front of their house. And that's not typically something.
Yeah, we just.
I just think one last week is why I came to mind, something that, we are 100 houses on this private roadway within the county. And that's not that we appreciate actually. I mean, we're reaching people, even if we have to find the right, and luckily we do know the right people and we're going to send people for those kinds of requests. And that's really what I think the MPO is supposed to do. It's a regional agency that can help direct people's questions in the right places. That can be difficult for people. I mean, the average person doesn't know the city road from a county road to
Yeah.
a state road, that's not something that they should focus on. So we try
Sure, yeah,
that as well as a resource to be able
Mhm.
to right location.
right, yeah, and you don't, some people don't even understand how their sidewalk gets to be there, or how does it get repaired, and they don't see the connection between public works and, their city, their county, and so, yeah, this is a good service, and MPO can get a lot of information out there for the public.
Yeah. Try.
Oh yeah, that one Instagram reel that I showed earlier was we did a pop-up event for one of our studies at Siesta Key Beach, so that got different people to come talk to us. And Varshini was featured in a news article about our barrier island transportation or implementation plan.
Could you pull up the Instagram?
Oh, the reel?
Is there anything on that to see?
Oh, it was just the Instagram account, just in general.
Yeah.
Yes, all right. And you can see some different kind of posts that we have.
Look at it. There, yeah, okay.
Oh, wait, do you see it? Instagram, yeah, okay. Sorry, it looks different on our screen sometimes, so.
Developers.
I never looked at Instagram on the computer.
Yeah, it looks a little different on
Yeah, it looks weird.
I've never pulled up Instagram on a laptop, on a computer. That's weird.
Post it's all side by side.
Hold on. I'm just kind of scrolling, like, oh, here's some photos from an event we had. Picnic in the Park, it was called, our second event during LRTP, which was in December. So it didn't have as much participation because a lot of people kept emailing us saying they were out for the holidays already. And we were like, it's December 10th, but
They started early. Actually, they probably started
Yeah,
in
and
July.
that's why it says it's Throwback Thursday, because that was in February, but I was just the quality looks bad on the computer for some reason, but the phone is good
It looks
quality.
good over here. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a little fuzzy.
Younger demographic.
Yes, we have the younger.
That's good. There you go.
go.
I have some comments.
Yeah, so that's, yeah, we like to. Yeah, do some different, like, American Heart Month benefits of,
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
yeah. Black History Month and transportation. Try to get creative here. It's a nice Valentine's Day post, spend some time moving around with your loved ones.
Right, show them the first photo you did from when you started here,
No,
to show a comparison of,
I didn't, it's not what you think, it's not the.
no, I know that one, but I mean, to go back into.
It's worked very hard to get our social media in order.
I tried to keep it engaging, I made some fun little graphics, let's see, I might have passed them already. Nick likes these. Nick knows what I'm talking about. I think.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, here we go. I make stuff like this, you know?
Word bubbles.
Oh, that's good.
They're just watching TV of people on a train. I wish we had some sort of commuter rail in Sarasota and Manatee counties like they do. Tell the Sarasota Manatee MPO. Yes, they want our input for their long-term vision plan.
Those are some smart people.
Yeah, that little girl knows it more than them, so.
Then the one with the writing by the sign.
Yeah, that one didn't get as many likes, but I made this one too, just fun. Let's go, yeah, I could go, that one's more recently, oh, there I am. So I'm usually taking the photos, so I got featured. Okay, let's go see. Nick has a favorite one. I'll just show you one more. But please follow our accounts.
Oh, there it is.
Here it is. She's scanning it. In case someone's on their computer looking at these, because some people do go on social media on their computer. I just registered us both for the MPO's priorities workshop. And he says, oh, nice job scanning that QR code. Obviously, I can't since I'm driving.
Oh, that's really good.
Thank you. I'm glad you appreciate it.
We really appreciate Grace's efforts.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. That was my moment to shine.
No, this is. I am very good. Staff does. We have a great staff. And, you know, we work at making this productive for the region. And it's a challenge, you know, that's might not be as interesting if it was easy all the time.
That's right. That's right. It's a good way to think about it. Yeah, I can't, I don't think I can click on the Instagram without signing in. So yeah, if you get any, there's some hearts on some of these, you can send me those pictures too, just a screenshot.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That'd be good. Just for today, you know, whatever's.
Documentation, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah, because I don't have an account. So yeah, we'll just go back over here.
Well, it's almost 5 o'clock.
We're at 3 minutes and no one's on the call. No one is walking in and so we'll just wait for the 3 minutes to be up and we'll end the session.
So, Nina, are you gonna get an Oscar or an Emmy or Tony or something? Performance that?
You didn't see Nick?
Might be supporting role for next.
I don't know.
Nick is a famous man walking, so in our heads, we were like, oh, Nick has to be featured in like some more of the videos, and then everyone will be fans, it will be like famous all over the world, and they'll be like, there's man walking. So that's why go slow again in the second video. And then we go, yeah, and then we go viral because of man walking.
Lady White.
Lady biking and woman driving is Farshini.
Wow, Rashida has come a long way with driving. Varshini interned with us, and at the time, she did not know how to drive.
I didn't have a car back then.
And now she's teaching people rules of the road.
Yes, you have come so far.
I did.
Yeah, that was part of your presentation about her getting her license and everything.
Was it that you too, Abby?
Yes, I'm about to say, I just got my license too.
And a car, right?
And a car. Guys, I just closed my professional walking career.
Yes.
I am
yes.
now a driver. Yes.
You could have been woman walking in her video.
Exactly. That's why I know all about the ped buttons. I know everything about that.
She's a professional pedestrian.
Professional
I didn't own
pedestrian.
my first car till after I graduated from college, so.
Wow.
Well, that's me too. I graduated college last year. I got my car this year in April. So
Okay, congratulations.
thank you.
How to get around down here in October?
Well, I mean, I grew up in Tampa, so I rode Heartline, so I knew bus schedules. I can still tell you my bus routes to get to school for summer school classes and to my job at Laurie Park Zoo. I rode the bus up in Tallahassee for college, so I was very, very familiar with, at the time it was Caltran. Now I think it's something.
Metro.
Metro.
Star Metro, yes.
Yeah.
So,
okay. Well, this concludes our public meeting. And again, we will be accepting comments until August 15th, 2025. And this meeting is officially adjourned.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank
If you have any follow-up or, don't receive stuff we've said we would send you, feel free to please let us know so that we can make sure you have all of the materials and documentation.
Yeah, I sure will. I appreciate everybody's time. Everybody stay safe out there on the wet roads.
And
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank
You
you.
guys have a
Bye.
marvelous day. Goodbye.
You too. Bye-bye.
Have a good one, everyone. Bye-bye.
So did that inform your